Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Question of the week is, should I go ghoul or should I stay human? Let's get into that a little bit. Alright, so I switched one of my characters over to ghoul, and I'm going to tell you about my experience with it. I'm playing on PC. I do have one mod, which is the camp search bar. So when you're in your building menu, you can press F5, you can type in whatever it is, cabinets or whatever. That's not affecting it. I did remove the mod, and then I even went as far as uninstalling the game last night. I let it re-upload. I verified and repaired my files, and I'm still having the same problem. So what is that problem? That's what we're going to get into. So let's take a look at this. If you decide to transform into a ghoul, your UI system changes on your screen, and I'm putting it up here to show you. On the lower left, you've got your glow meter. On the very lower right, that's your AP meter. It's staying in the same position. Now, above it is your feral meter. That's where your food and drink used to go. You no longer have that meter or anything like that, but you still do get buffs from the food. I don't know if that's intended or not. I don't know. They are really vague about stuff. Generally, I'm on the PTS when stuff like this comes out, and I've avoided it like the plague because I didn't want any spoilers for myself. I enjoy actually figuring some of the stuff out. And I want to do another playthrough, but as a ghoul, so I've really been avoiding spoilers. So I don't know if this was, problematic on PTS or not. From what I hear, it wasn't. But I can assure you that this is the problem that I'm having, and let's talk about that. On the very bottom left, okay, that is your glow meter. Now, one of the ways that you can maintain or help maintain your glow is by becoming ridiculously irradiated. Words are hard. Radiated. Shit. Fuck. So, yeah, becoming ridiculously radiated is definitely a way to help. That meter is bugged. So, I believe this is on the server side, not client. But what ends up happening is that your glow meter will get down to 20-25%, and then you cannot irradiate yourself anymore. It just gets stuck there. When this occurs, I'm also noticing on the bottom right, your AP meter, it'll drain completely and then get stuck there. Now, we've all encountered this in the raids where your AP just completely drains out and it takes forever for it to decide that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and refill. It's the same thing happening to me right now. But now it's also affecting the glow meter since you're a ghoul. Above that glow meter, that's just your feral meter. And it tells you how feral you are or, how you're not feral. So, with that being said, though, I want to show you something that's really, really bothering me about this. Not just that when it happens, your character becomes unfunctional. There's other issues that they're having. Now, obviously, this is our perk loadout system. We utilize these cards, and depending on what cards that you activate, obviously, that is what dictates your character build. And there's several cards that are not functioning at all. Science Monster, I have seen 0 damage difference in my damage numbers. And then when I go to my Pip-Boy under stats, after being hit and it should activate, I'm not seeing anything in there as far as stats go. And that could just be a lack of attention to detail on Bethesda's behalf, or it's just bugged and not working. I don't know. In any situation, though, even looking at my damage numbers and intentionally getting hit by something, I'm not seeing any kind of change in that whatsoever. The biggest issue that I have found is Action Ghoul and Action Girl. Now, if you go into your Pip-Boy, you're going to see that it does show under your stats that both cards are active. Now, whether I take one or both of these cards just completely off it does not change my AP refresh. My AP refresh is extremely slow compared to my human character. And whether I equip these cards or not, there's no time difference in my AP refresh. So both of those cards are completely broken for me at this point. Another card that they are reporting problems with is Rad Specialist. I have not tested this. I can't confirm nor deny it, but you know, just keep that in mind. Some of the cards are not functioning at this point. So would I recommend becoming a ghoul? I'm gonna say absolutely and absolutely not. I would give it some time, give it a couple of weeks maybe, and we'll hope that they get some of this stuff sorted out. I know I'm not the only one having problems with it. They've got lots of bug reports and stuff. Yeah, it's a fun build when it's working properly. But right now it's definitely not functioning as intended. Um, when it goes into that state where I can't irradiate myself and my AP is just completely gone and it will not refresh, even spam and stuff, it does not do anything. When it goes to that state, the character is unusable as melee. I mean, you can't even run away from the enemies because you have no AP. It's really poor. So I would say absolutely not. I would give it some time, see if they can fix this stuff. That it's broken. It's broken. And the real bitch is, okay, I can understand having a problem. And then, all right, I'll just go back to being human. The problem is that when they do eventually fix this, I want to go back as a ghoul. Now, are they still going to charge me $10 worth of atoms to do that because their shit was fucked up and broken? Absolutely, they're going to do that. From a business standpoint, yes. I'm hoping that they realize that, hey, yeah, we did fuck up, and they'll let us, you know, change our characters back and forth without that fee, because that's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, that would be like charging somebody from going full health to bloodied. That doesn't make sense. That's stupid. So, yeah, I get that you wanted to make a money grab and everything, but the fucking thing doesn't even work. And people will say that, well, it's the gaming industry or the IT industry, you know, it's acceptable that you have bugs and stuff. It's abso-fucking-lutely not, okay? I don't give a shit how much copium addiction that you have or how much copium you're taking every day that you can kind of absorb that and be okay with it. I come from that same industry where I specialized in automation and robotics and stuff like that. And I can assure you that if I set up, you know, an assembly line with 93 robots or something like that, and half of the robots did what they were supposed to, that would be completely fucking unacceptable. Every single one of them have to function 100% of the time. Otherwise, the assembly line does not process and function as designed or intended. That would be like you having those robots assemble your vehicle and everything, and then you get the vehicle and you're like, oh, half of the welds on this motherfucker ain't even there. And, you know, are you okay with that? No, you wouldn't be okay with that. So stop the bullshit. But yeah, you just, Bethesda, tighten up your shit. Get your shit together, motherfucker. It's not okay. So I would recommend just holding off on becoming a ghoul just for a short period of time until they get their shit together. I love you.